Penguin Random House Audio presents It's a Love Story by Annabel Monaghan. Read for you by Hillary Huber. For my beautiful friend, Tiffany O'Toole, now my lucky star. Chapter 1. Fake it till you make it is a philosophy that serves in literally every aspect of life. Slap a smile on your face, and your brain will eventually think you're happy. That's not just me talking. It's science. Walk around in those Nikes until you feel like going for a run. Dress for the job you want. I was an actress for a big chunk of my adolescence, so you could say I am an expert in harnessing the power of imagination to get yourself where you want to be. This morning, I am also harnessing the power of my flat iron, a newly sharpened brow pencil, and a strawberry Pop-Tart. I need to show up for work looking like a winner, so I've been standing in front of my closet for 10 minutes, re-ironing my hair and hoping the right outfit will reveal itself to me. I have a meeting with my boss to talk about next steps for my new project. If it's greenlit, True Story will be the first script I've brought to the studio that will actually be made into a movie. If it's made, it will make me. Today, I need an outfit that whispers success really loudly. I don't miss much about being on TV, but on mornings like this, I do miss the costume department. I want someone to tell me what scene I'll be walking through today and exactly how I should look. I sort through my work clothes, blouses and skirts in shades of blue and gray. They're freshly pressed and definitely make me seem competent, but make me look more like a flight attendant than an airline CEO. Next to them is my dating wardrobe, which I've chosen with more care than any costume department ever did. My first date dress is green and white pinstriped and hits right below my knees. It's a dress you can't argue with. It's dignified and says I'm feminine, but not trying too hard to be sexy. It says I'm a person you might consider kissing and then later introducing to your grandmother. When my future partner and I tell our kids about our first date, that's how I want him to describe me. Kissable and grandma-worthy. Think Reese Witherspoon in basically any movie. The rest of the dresses also each have a specific purpose. Second date, show a little more skin. Third date, invite a kiss. And the all-important fourth date, enter an actual relationship. I finish my Pop-Tart, wipe my hands on my pajamas, and pull out the fourth date dress. It is, in a word, sensational. It's red and silk, not entirely appropriate for August in Los Angeles, but it's a deal closer. The tags still dangle down the back because I haven't actually had a fourth date since I got serious about my Manifest a Solid Partner project last year. I bought it because I hoped it would bring new energy to the consistently disastrous fourth date. Sometimes it's the guy who blows it. He's rude to the waiter or admits to owning an accordion. Any mention of NASCAR, and I'm out. More often than not, it's me. I get comfortable. I forget to be Reese Witherspoon, and he sees me for the B-teamer that I am. By the fourth date, I get impatient to just make it a thing already. I talk too much or too fast. A few times I've suggested plans way too far in the future, as in, my boss is getting married next spring, you should come. Oof. I hold up the red dress and look in the mirror. Yes, I think. This is the kind of energy I want to bring to my meeting this morning. Today, I'm going on a fourth date with my career. I love this thought so much that I take the dress off its hanger and rip off the tags. Showtime, I say to my reflection. I've been trying to get a script greenlit ever since I was promoted to creative executive 2 years ago. The scripts I brought in have been low-stakes romantic comedies that I thought were pretty good, but none of them compare to True Story. This script is a total game changer. There's a tenderness to the writing and a truth to the humor that has its hooks in me. I even dreamed about it this morning, and I woke up laughing, chest vibrating from the force of it, tears in my eyes. I do that sometimes, laugh in my sleep. I don't know how I'll explain this to a partner if I find one. I tie my sash in a careful square knot and take a second Pop-Tart and a mug of coffee onto the front porch just as the sky starts to brighten on Montana Avenue. Being a funny kid on TV got me the down payment on this little Spanish house. It has a big porch and a tile roof and a rounded front door painted a deep French blue. I am training Bougainvillea to crawl up the porch and along the roof line. Bougainvillea feels like a kindergarten art project. Little petals made out of fine pink paper that blow in the wind, but are, oddly, fine in the rain. I'm 2 miles from the beach, but if Pop Rocks had been picked up for more seasons or had been syndicated, I'd be down on Pacific Coast Highway listening to the waves with the cast of Friends. It's fine. 4 years of my adolescence as barbecue sauce in her braces Janey Jakes was plenty. The thing I've learned about funny is that it can be a little reckless. To be laughing is to be a little out of control. And certainly when trying to manifest a solid partner, it is imperative that you keep funny in check. "You're funny. I'd like to procreate with you," said exactly no man ever. That's also science. The tea kettle whistles, and a minute later, Clem joins me outside. "Wait, 4th date?" she asks as she sits next to me on the porch swing. "Well, sort of," I say, and smooth the hem of my dress over my knees. "There's no way you broke out the sacred dress if you're not 100% sure there's a date. Who is it? I don't remember the 3rd date." Clem raises her dark eyes to me. They're kind and tired. She moved in with me last year after the world's shittiest divorce. Of course, I'm sorry about her terrible financial situation, but coming home to a house where another person lives has been the best change of my 30s. Clem was a godsend of a college roommate and is now a full-time geriatric nurse and a part-time bartender. She makes a living tending to human frailty. "The date's not a who," I say. "It's a script. I've decided that today I'm having a 4th date with my career." Oh God, Jane, this sounds like YouTube self-help. No, this is coming from me. I have a meeting with Nathan this morning, and I am 100% sure this script is the one that's finally going to get made. I can feel it. I don't say what I've been thinking, that this script is like an Aquarius or the number 8, just exactly right. I don't say that the universe has sent it to me to save me from the rumored round of fall layoffs, which it totally has. I've lived in Los Angeles my whole life, and I know enough to know when I sound like it. "And it's worthy of that dress? Wow. I hope you two will be very happy." She gives me a sideways smile and sips her tea. "I swear I have a crush on this script," I say. "Like, I might be madly in love with it." My voice cracks a tiny bit when I say this. I don't know what my problem is. There is something about this script that scares me a little. Just the heart of it. It's like I've swallowed the world's tiniest crowbar and it's floating around inside me, prying my closed bits open. To be clear, I don't actually believe in true love. I'm a grown-up. But if this script can affect me this way, then normal people are going to lose their minds. Is this the one where he puts his hand on his heart at the end? Yes, I say. And then she knows. I have my hand on my heart as I say it, and I swear I feel something move. You'll see. This movie is going to make me legit. I pull out of my driveway, turn on the radio, and it's Jack Quinlan playing his number 4 single, By My Side. I change this station, and it's Jack Quinlan playing his number 2 single, Purple. I switch to a reliably country station, and you guessed it, Jack Quinlan. I turn off the radio. I knew Jack when we were teenagers. The whole thing was embarrassing. This wouldn't be such a big deal if we weren't two people who started our careers in the same spot, and only one of us is a recently minted megastar. The other one, incidentally, is me. I have it in my head that by my age, I should be doing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?